Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, how about this call here in the first play of the national championship? They take a shot downfield. They don't hit it, but you know what? I think it sends a message to the defense and also gives us an indication of what their personality and approach is like in a big game of this magnitude. They're going to be aggressive.
And this one is caught. That's good for a first down near the 40. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. It was a foot race, and he won it. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game here.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man.
And he lost it deep over the middle. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Bushman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
And the receivers got it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room. Play.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Harper. They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. Little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history of playing linebacker.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Rebels looking to keep this drive moving. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tiny space at the 20. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
1st and 10 now for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Powering through the defender. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Defense not pressing this time. Drops back. He's going to throw for it on third down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And a powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The defense showing blitz here. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Get some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what they'll start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Powers through. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down and 10 now. Makes a quick catch. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on.
Oh, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. Going to bring up second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the beatdown continues.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's